What's up, everybody? Grumpy Giant coming at you from my Skyblock paradise. We've got some big things to get done today. So we got our reactor going last time. Yeah, it's a pain to keep going. It really is. I got all the way through Californium. To put this into perspective, to get all of that done, I had to start with the HEU 235 fuel rod and the LEU 235 fuel rod, and I had to do both. And I had to take the outputs from those along with the TBU fuel rod, those three in conjunction, to make the HEP 241 fuel rod and the HEN 236 fuel rod, and then take stuff out of those to create the LECM 245 fuel rod, and I had to burn a whole bunch of those so that I could make the HEB 248. Now, I didn't end up doing that. I ended up doing the LEB 248, and then creating... Oh, which one was it? That one? No, I didn't make a pattern for it. It was the HECF 249 maybe? I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't do that one on camera. That was a lot just to get to the Californium. Now, you don't need to get to the Californium to run the thing. So that is, I guess, beneficial. Anyway, enough about nuclear craft. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's so customizable, and it's interesting. It brings a lot of flavor that you don't see in a lot of the other power mods, like extreme reactors. You know, yeah, sure, they work. They're good. They do their thing. But even with turbines, it's kind of set it and forget it. You know, it's not anything difficult. Nuclear craft is a lot of fun, and I do plan on using it. I got to figure out how to automate it, the best way to automate it. So, as I said at the end of the last episode, if you have any recommendations or any tips or anything for me on automating the nuclear craft fission reactor, hit me up in the comments. I would love to hear it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a lot of trial and error on my part, and that's fine. That's fun, but if you got any tips, I'm all ears. Anyhow, so today I've got a couple of things I'd like to get done. Number one, we really don't need to, but I want to bring in more resources, especially now that we have all sorts of power going on, and we still need to do that reactor. That's coming. That is coming. We're not going to do it yet. I think in the last 3 episodes, 2 of them have been that and that. So it's time to take a little break from that power gen stuff. However, what I'd like to do today is get into environmental tech. I already set up a few crafting recipes. The ones I'm fairly familiar with environmental tech, it's been around a while. It's a good little mod. Well, a good big mod. I set up recipes for the common stuff that we're going to need a lot of. And what I'd like to do is get going on the void resource and void ore miner, and possibly the solar panel. I don't know yet. The only thing that I've done so far is, where is it? There it is. I went ahead and did the litherite quest because I needed to make the pattern anyway. We're going to need a lot of these, and you craft them. And then the assembler is just litherite plus obsidian. So litherite is right here. It is green dye, flint, a diamond, and lime dye. The dyes, easy. Chickens. The flint, easy. Chickens. Diamond, easy. Chickens. We got a bazillion of all that stuff. It's ridiculous. We've got 144,000 green, 72,000 lime, and 44,000 diamonds. So I don't know. Can we afford it? Yes, we can. So what we need is the void ore miner, and right now we only need one. We're gonna need more soon. So let's start to craft on that. So there's our void ore miner. We're also gonna want the void resource miner. All right. Now these used to have a GUI. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and craft a litherite solar cell too. Again, the recipes aren't bad. The where is it? The void ore miner, 4 blocks of litherite, a block of diamond, a diode, a laser lens, which is just glass in. Okay, glass in an H. Where's the clear one? Oh, that's very, very annoying. It shouldn't be. Oh, there it is. So the clear laser lens, it's just glass in an H, and you get your clear laser lens. We're going to need a few of those, so I set up a recipe. The interconnects and connectors are just redstone, iron, and black concrete. And then the structure frames that we're going to need are interconnects plus the litherite and lapis. And the interconnects are just black concrete that has been moistened, and the connectors. So no difficult recipe right now. The trick is we need to get iridium, and iridium only comes from the void ore miner tier 1 and higher. Okay? And the resource miner is going to be a requirement because we are going to need mica, and mica can only be grabbed out of the resource miners. All the tiers of resource miners will grab it, but you can only get it from the resource miners. And I mean, we're in a skyblock, so we can't get anything anyway outside of void stuff. But so right now we could do the tier 1 solar array, and we might, but right first we need to get the miners up and running. So the problem that you run into right now is that there used to be an in-game book, right, that would let's put the resource miner down too. Well, I don't remember if it was a book, but anyway, it was an in-game guide that would tell you how many blocks of what type you needed and all that stuff. That's gone. So right now, okay, well, let's see. Okay, so it's a left click, and it tells you what you need. So the resource miner tier 1, we're going to need 24 structure frames, 20 structure panels, 2 laser cores, and 1 laser lens. And it looks like the ore miner is the same. So 24 structure frames. The structure panels I did not make a recipe for. Let's go do that real quick. It's always good to do a little refresher on those anyway. So structure panels are right there. And that's just iron bars, gold nugget, and a connector. And iron bars, I don't remember if I taught it a recipe for iron bars. But if I didn't, yeah, I did. Okay. I kind of figured I might have done that. So what did we need? We needed 20 structure panels. All right, let's get that going. We needed 24. You know what? We should just do that. And oh crap, I messed it up. Run. Oh, typing is not my buddy today. All right. We've got our structure panels and structure frames. What are we waiting for? Are we crafting? No. Okay. So the structure panels, we need 20 more of those. And the structure frames, we need 50. And lenses, we need 2. what else was it? I don't remember. Probably something I didn't think about. Laser core. Yep, laser core. Laser core. Let's make a recipe for laser core. That looks like that. That is easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. So laser core. And we need 4 laser cores. Let's get all this stuff out into our inventory. And let's go see if we can build these things. So we're going to start with the ore miner. Is it? Okay, so when you get the ore miner going, you right click on it and you hold right click. And as soon as you see that, you're good. The whole trick to these is they have to be able to see the void or bedrock. In this case, that makes it super easy because that's all we have is void. Right. So let's put some lights out here just so stuff doesn't try to spawn. All right. And then on this guy, we can make it easy and we'll just plop power right there. What this is going to do is it will automatically kick all the stuff that it gathers over to this crate. All it needs to do is have a crate near it, right? And it's just going to start dumping stuff into it. We are going to connect that crate to the ME system. See, it's already starting to get stuff. We're going to connect that crate over to the ME system, but let's get both of these built first. All right, and then this one. And there we go. We got the light going down right into the void. I think I spaced these far enough apart to be able to upgrade them fully. But, you know, in looking at it, I'm not sure that I did. So we may be moving these around as time goes on. So once again, this one will also dump right into that crate. So all we have to do is connect it to power. And it's going to do its thing. So you see it already got us mycelium. This one is going to get us a bunch of junk that we don't necessarily care about. But it's going to get us a few very, very vital things. And the number 1 on that list is mica. So now let's come around here to the backside. We're going to drop an import bus. And we will attach that. And let's upgrade the import bus to... Although, I mean, it really doesn't matter because this thing doesn't... At this point, doesn't pull things in super quick. And even fully upgraded tier 6, it's fast, but not fast enough that this thing is going to have a hard time keeping up. So we've got a few upgrades in there. This thing's just going to keep going, doing its thing, and we can just kind of leave it for now and ignore it. We don't need anything to do with it now for a while. We'll be back to it soon. I guess, you know what, why don't we put the, now that these are running, they'll just do their thing. Why don't we put the solar panel together? We can just stick the solar panel somewhere, anywhere. I mean, it wants us to make it, technically it wants us to make the lunar panel, which I don't know that we can even look at yet because it says it wants, What did it want? It wanted mica. So this doesn't even unlock until mica. So I guess we'll just kind of hold off until we get some mica to see. And then the iridium is going to come. So really on that game, it's kind of hurry up and wait. The tier 1 solar array, though, we could probably throw that thing together if you want to. Let's get a recipe for that. So the solar controller is right here, and we have everything but the litherite. So let's craft 4 litherite blocks, and we can put those on here, get the tier 1 solar controller. Let's come up somewhere, and I don't really know where. You know what? For now, let's just set it down. And oh no, you stop it. So we need 4 null modifiers, 16 structure frames, and 9 solar cells. Okay, so I didn't teach it null modifiers because I didn't realize we were going to need that just yet. But that's pretty easy. We'll make 20 of those. How much did it say we needed of that? We needed 16. No, 4. 4. At Environ. Okay, so we've got the structure panels. We need the null modifiers. That's glass, iron, and the interconnect. I'm not going to... I mean, I probably should. I'm not going to teach it this right now because... Did I not tell this thing to go? I guess maybe not. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Okay, so there's our 4 null modifiers. Oh, no, I told it to build the structure panels. The structure panels, that was what it needed, right? Or was it structure frame? Oh, structure frame. Crap. All right, so we don't need structure panels. We need structure frames. And we need like 20 of those. Something in that neighborhood. Okay, and I think that was it, right? So null modifier, structure frame. Oh, we need the solar cells. And we need 9 solar cells. So let's get that. There's our 9 solar cells. And the solar arrays build up versus the other ones that built down, right? So what we want to do here is not put it right there. But, you know, this spot right here actually seems like a pretty good location for it. So what we can do, we can come down a couple and come over and kind of find the middle here. This is about the middle. So maybe one more. And we'll get rid of enough of the rest of these. Like that. And actually, I wanted to build this on this level, not at that level. And we set down the solar array controller. And then we come down below it. Don't you try to put something in my face, you jerk. And there we go. So the tier 1 solar array is built. And this will get, as we're able to upgrade it to the tier, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it goes up to 6. Yeah, the tier 6, which is going to require Aethium and then Ionite and Palladium and Cryonite and Erodium. So until we get enough Erodium, which comes from our miners down there, there's not a whole lot we can do with that. So let's hook this up to our power system. Does that sound good? We'll put the assembler in there too, I guess. We don't really need it. We do have another set of things that we need to get accomplished today, so we're still looking good. We're making a lot of progress. Oh, look, we got orange alabaster and brown and blue. Still no Erodium though. That's kind of sad, I think. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Let's get a quantum entangleporter. And then we've got our resonant flux ducts. So, because of the way these quantum entangleporters have been kind of like getting mad and stuff, I've been putting a flux duct down and then hooking everything up to the entangleporter. This one's going to be power input. And we want energy. We'll change them all to input. And hopefully that should be input, right? Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully that's input. it's going to be hard to tell because we're making quite a bit of power. And yeah, so this is kind of relatively unnecessary. But it's done. It's running. We're getting through environmental tech because we're making massive progress on everything. We're getting to hit that OP part, you know. Soon enough, we will be at what it's calling the OP part. All right, so on to our next task. Now that we've got the tier 1 stuff down, we just kind of need to let it sit there and hang out. So we're going to put this block of sulfur down right here, all right? And then we're going to take water and fill all of that stuff right there in. Okay, now we need a bucket and a flint. And we should be able to light this. It's going to work. It did. All right, so let's change this to fill. And let's try to pick up the stuff. Okay, so what we need to do now... So this is full of sulfurous acid. We can do that over and over again. I got gobs and gobs of sulfur. The recipe for the sulfurous acid is the blocks of sulfur. You can do it this way if you don't have sulfur. If you're trying to do this before you get through chickens... because there is a sulfur chicken that I've got. I don't even know how much sulfur. You know what? Let's go look and see how much sulfur. I have 60,000 sulfur, and so there's 2 recipes to get the blocks of sulfur, and it's either sulfur or blaze powder plus a gunpowder in a 9x9 or a 3x3. Not difficult at all. Actually, where's my gunpowder at? Right there. I've got 96,000 gunpowder too. Chickens eliminate all of the stresses with resource gathering. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, you know what? This thing has been turned off for like 4 episodes. Let's turn that back on. You know, why not? Why not? We should be able to keep up now. I think. If not, I'll think we should have been able to. Anyhow, so now that we've got... This is in a different section. This is not an environmental tech. We've been working in environmental tech all day. And now we are... Nope. Large multi-blocks. Now we are doing Zetta Industries. Okay? So the multi-block battery just stores a large amount of power. I did not set recipes for any of these, but we're going to because we need a bunch. So let's come over here. How's this thing? Oh, that thing must be done. Does this have Zetta? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now we want the to be honest, I have never done anything with this mod. So battery wall, let's build a pattern for the battery wall. And we're getting to the point now where we're going to need to expand out this molecular assembler array. I still don't know if I'm going to do it here or if I'll do it underneath. I'll probably do it here. I think it'd look good over here. All right, so there is the... What else did we need? We needed battery wall, battery controller, electrodes. Must be placed in a column below a power tap. Column must span the interior height of the battery. Okay, I guess we'll have to figure that one out. Battery electrode, graphite plus gold. All right, that's fair enough. Power tap is a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have a recipe for a comparator either, or redstone torches. So let's build that because that's common enough that that I don't feel bad about doing that. All right, so come down here, get these in. Oh, I do have a recipe for redstone torches. Okay, well that's easy enough, I suppose. So we won't need this recipe. The controller is a... I don't have that as a recipe either. Probably should. Probably should. So we'll put the redstone lamp recipe in here. Battery controller. I don't have that either. But we do now. Let's get that put someplace. Sure. The organization on that system has just gone to absolute garbage. Let's make the glass one too, because I like to be able to see what's going on down inside. And so there's that. Okay, now what do we need? We need a controller, power tap, battery wall. Let's do 60 battery walls. Sure. Done. All right, cool. Battery controller. We're not going to have all that stuff, right? Battery controller. So that's where we need the... I'll just make these one off. I don't like doing that. Yeah. Okay. We'll just make a few of those. And then at Zetta... I wonder, is there a book for Zetta? It doesn't look like it. The mailbox is Zetta. That's Zetta? Really? Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got our walls. We need the controller. Okay, we got everything we need there. We need... let's do... I'm not sure what it was trying to say with the controller. So the power tap should be... What are we missing? It has to be that graphite? Really? Yeah, sure enough. Okay, well that's oh. We need what? Charcoal. We get a block of charcoal and I guess go smelt it up. Now I'm going to learn this on... Well, we can't do it in there. On camera with you guys. Smelt that up. Yep, okay, well that did it. Alright, so the battery power tap placed on top of a column of electrodes. I really... I don't know anything about this, I guess. Stores a large amount of power. Yeah, but that's fine. That doesn't tell me how this thing goes together. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna learn today. Maybe. At least we're gonna try to learn today. So what is... Let's do a 5x5 and see... Ugh. I get a feeling this thing could be smaller than this. Because it says I needed 50. Yet 50 is nowhere near enough. Valid for the top. Okay, can we do like that? Is that what we're supposed to do? Whoa. Okay. Column below a power tap. Oh, I see. maybe this should go here. And then I think we're going to need more. So let's go get a few more. And probably a boatload more of those. And probably a chunk of those. And let's get like 10 of those, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, let's put glass. And maybe this will multi-block. That would make this a lot easier. If this thing will multi-block. Okay, so we've got the power tap, but I don't need that. We got a controller. Let's put the controller right here and see what happens, I guess. It looks like this is one of the ones that will multi-block. Hopefully this glass is allowable. Okay, we'll see if that's correct. Oh, lag spike. I honestly have no idea. I feel like that's probably not right. Oh, that's definitely not right. Okay, well, give me a minute. Let me figure this thing out. All right, guys, I am back. I got it figured out. All the blocks inside need to be source blocks of the sulfurous acid stuff. So this thing... Wow. 2.8 billion RF, I think. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. So I guess let's yeah. Kind of makes the rest of the storage stuff we have access to seem pathetic. That really does hold a lot. And it says you can adjust the output too. Up to 100K output. Or maybe that's what you can adjust it by. I don't know. That's crazy. I've never played with that mod, and I like it. I do. I like it. Okay, let's get this thing hooked up. Yes, we're going to use quantum entangleporters until we get access to, oh, what is that? Flux points. Power output. I think this... What do I have these connected to? Power input. Okay, so power in. This will be... This one will actually be power in. And then this one will be power out. Energy. You getting power yet? No. Sometimes the interaction is not right. Well, whatever. We got this thing together. I'll get this thing connected. The interaction between the quantum entangleporters and the resonant or the thermal flux ducts can sometimes be a bit odd. You gonna work? You should be the bottom. What is this one set to? So power input. Okay, so you should be getting lots and lots of power. All right, you got power. Maybe this just doesn't like the thermal. Well, whatever. I'll play with it between episodes. But anyway, we got this thing built. We got our miners going, and we got the solar panel, the tier 1 solar panel built. Let's check and see if we have gotten any. We got a white. We got one mica. Look at that. And we got one iridium. All right. Well, you can see just how slow these things really are. I'm going to, I guess I'll just let this thing kind of run for a while and see what we end up getting. Let's see. Do we have any other ores that are of any value? Boron ore. That's cool. Cobaltite ore, whatever that is. Destabilized redstone. Dimensional shard ore. I forgot we can get that. Ooh, that's good. That is delicious. Can't do anything with it right now because we don't have access to RF tools, but that's coming. Galena, some gold. Lapi. Coming up soon in an episode. I don't know when, but it won't be too long. We are going to need to set up ore processing. Preferably automated ore processing. So that'll be something that we're going to do soon. Soon. I don't know when. This is bugging me. I don't like how... None of these are putting out power. Oh, that's items. I don't care about items. Well, now they're putting out power because, you know, it helps when you... Yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's put this thing back down. Yeah, wowee. Well, at least we've got a place for the power from that to go. Okay, awesome. Awesome. That is fantastic. Yeah, that is... Oh, that is too good. Man, okay. Yeah, never played with this mod before. That is awesome. That's 28 million RF is 1% of the storage of this thing. This is like a mini draconic orb, which is another thing we'll be doing. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's super exciting. So, well, we made some major progress today. Just got to let these guys run, get this thing running. Goodness. This is good. We're coming along. We are coming along. Now we just need to find more stuff to use all that power. Yeah, so I think we've hit a good point to wrap up. Environmental tech on its way, working through it. We're basically done here. We may, if you guys want to see the fusion reactor, leave me a note down in the comments and let me know about it, because that's going to take a lot of setup from me. I'm open to doing it, but I need to know if it's something that anybody wants to see, because it's a lot of work. And then soon enough we'll be getting through doing, I mean, I don't know if there's really any value to doing it at this point, but we need to do the advanced generator stuff. We don't really need the power, but we still need to do it either way. And then we need to do the other extreme reactor as well. We'll keep working on digital storage. Large multi-blocks is basically done. We can still knock down through the flux and fuse jet plate, but you know, I might do that off camera because that's a lot of just random grindiness. And then Twilight Forest is coming. And then we need to get to space too. Woo, space. Okay, well, we got a lot to work ahead of us. We got a lot to do, a lot to get done. And I don't know about you guys, but I am having an absolute blast getting through this pack. This pack has proven to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of just flavor, and I like it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. In any case, any comments, any tips, suggestions, things you want to say, hit me up down in the comments. And I like hearing from you guys. You guys are awesome. And yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. If you're new here or you like what I'm doing on this channel, hit that subscribe button. And Grumpy Giant signing out. Till next time. Bye-bye.